take it up to the 30-yard line.
10 yards. That's good for a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Krosky Merritt to run again. He'll push forward for about a yard. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. From the 31, here is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Now he'll run. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A big play there on the scramble. 32 yards.
Let's go.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Daniels now going to look to throw. A screen set up for Krosky Merritt. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Ready, ready. Cougar 19.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
To the air again is Daniels. In trouble, and down he goes. Multiple times and all throw. That is Chris Jones. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
Okay, ready? Ready? 6, go!
Looking out of the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Yellow. On the line.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Open man. That's the tight end, Gray. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Chiefs first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. Two first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Here's a toss to Pacheco. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Got a man. That's Rasheed Rice. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. And the Chiefs have a
Yellow.
on the carry. It's Pacheco. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. On 2nd down, Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This is caught at 2. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on it? It's 1st and goal. Pacheco. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. They're hauled in at the 2. And he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Pacheco. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal.
43. Yellow.
Now Mahomes. And this will pay off. It is caught. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC.
Touchdown,
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 to score as the third quarter begins. Nico Remigio to bring it back. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and a yard. Throwing is Mahomes. The second down throw is incomplete.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. He's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
A first down throw for Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender. And
to the goal line and in. Noah Gray. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs move out on top, 14-0. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. They are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks.
At their own 11-yard line.
first down. Daniel. Leo Chenal in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive.
Second and 20 at the 1-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready, go.
Now Daniel. That's to Trusty Merritt. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 10.
Ready. 60 back. Ready.
Here's Daniel. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Yellow.
First down throw, Mahomes. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Noah Gray. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Harrison Butker on for the point.
Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
This one taken short at about the 20. Finally be tracked down, nearly a touchdown, but he'll set his team up with 1st and goal.
Oh, so close. I mean, those are tough. You go that far, and it doesn't result in a touchdown. But give that kicking team a little bit of credit now. They never gave up on a play, but what a return it was.
And he's in! Ja'Cory Merritt, touchdown, Commander. So that Daniels and the Commanders offense gonna go for 2.
Washington will line up for the 2-point
To throw is Daniels. He'll swing that out wide. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. Just 2 scores down. This is really taking a chance. With a quarter plus to play, they line up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Yellow.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Here's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Short pass, in by Kelsey. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. First and 10. Here's Pacheco. He gets the fourth quarter going. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of one. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Patrick to throw. Short one, caught by Kelsey. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now Butker to add the extra point. He's got it, and the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 33-yard line.
Stephanie Lions.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
19, Bronco 80.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson.
They'll take over at 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard
Mahomes on 1st down. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. Ooh. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Let's go now. Get up.
Play action. Here's Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Get up.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
First and 10 for Mahomes. He's got it! And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 37 yards.
A gain of 37 yards. First down, Kansas City.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. Fell to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid game. And this is going to be a touchdown. They're going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Pacheco going to try it on the ground. And he finds his way to the end zone again. Scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend the lead.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
A pair of first downs gives them first and 10, up at the 40. Throwing is Daniel. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. It's second down.
Go!
They'll throw with Daniel. That finds Samuel working across. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
15 yards.
Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
33-yard line.
Coconut.
Now Daniels. First down throw there is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A big play there for Washington. 36 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal.
Panther 60.
Throwing again. Daniel. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win.